Here are Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, and we're here for all of life's wins. Like when you get a new car, or new boat, or new driver, or when your son moves out but your mom moves in, or you find out you're expecting again, or when one rental property turns into 2, then 20, or you realize they're all in Tornado Alley. Life is full of life events. Make sure you have the right policy for each of life's wins.
A life event could qualify you for a discount. Call me, Willie Strader, your Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance agent, and we will make sure you have the coverage you need.
Hello, my name is Samantha Welch. I'm the new family nurse practitioner at SMDH Family Medicine. If your family is in need of a medical provider, I'm accepting new patients of all ages. Our clinic is located at Physicians Office Building 3 on the SMDH campus. We accept Medicare, Medicaid, and all private and other insurance. Please call 729-8000 to set up an appointment. Salem Memorial Hospital, every patient, every encounter, every time.
Let's meet the Town & Country Bank lending team. Andrew Wynn, Sammy Parker, and Doug Barnes. They're here to help you achieve your financial goals with personalized lending solutions tailored just for you. Whether you're looking to buy your dream home, expand your business, or pursue any other financial endeavor, the Town & Country Bank is committed to guiding you through every step. Stop by one of their 2 Salem branches and discover what hometown banking is all about. Town & Country Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender, NMLS number 402782.
Good afternoon and welcome to KSMO Radio. Let's take a look at that weather situation outside our studios. We're cloudy with intermittent rainfall. It varies in amounts from very light to a good downpour. We'll be southeasterly with the winds today, anywhere from 9 to 11 miles per hour. They may gust as high as 19 miles per hour. Well, your weather forecast for today indicates that scattered showers and thunderstorms are possible, then showers likely and possibly a thunderstorm after 4 o'clock today. Chance of precipitation is 60%, and new rainfall amounts between 1/10 and 1/4 of an inch are possible, except as always, if you happen to be in a thunderstorm, you'll probably receive higher amounts. Skies will be cloudy with a high temperature near 66, and southeasterly winds will be 9 to 11 miles per hour with gusts as high as 19 miles per hour. Showers are likely and possibly a thunderstorm tonight before 9 p.m., then scattered showers and thunderstorms after 9. Chance of precipitation tonight is 70%, and new rainfall amounts between 1/10 and 1/4 of an inch are possible tonight, except higher amounts are possible if you happen to be in a thunderstorm. Skies will be cloudy tonight with a low around 50 degrees, and southeasterly winds will be 11 to 16 miles per hour with gusts as high as 29 miles per hour. Showers are likely, and we could have a thunderstorm tomorrow. Chance of precipitation is 80%. The new rainfall amounts between 1/10 and 1/4 of an inch are possible, except higher amounts, as always, are possible if you happen to be in a thunderstorm. High temperature will be near 73 degrees with breezy wind conditions. We'll have southerly winds 18 to 23 miles per hour with gusts as high as 37 miles per hour. Friday night, showers are likely and maybe a thunderstorm. Chance of precipitation is 60%, and new rainfall amounts between 1/4 and 1/2 of an inch are possible Friday night. Skies will be mostly cloudy with a low around 61. Will be breezy with a southerly wind 22 to 26 miles per hour with gusts as high as 39 miles per hour. Well, the weekend looks kind of dreary as we start out with a 50% chance of showers and thunderstorms on Saturday with partly sunny skies and a high near 78. Will be breezy with a southerly wind 22 to 24 miles per hour with gusts as high as 37 miles per hour. We do have a chance of showers Saturday night between 1 a.m. and 4 a.m., then a chance of showers and thunderstorms after 4 a.m. Chance of precipitation is 30%. Will be mostly cloudy with breezy wind conditions and a low temperature around 62 degrees. Sunday, we do have a chance of showers and thunderstorms. That chance of precipitation for Sunday is 60%. Will be breezy with mostly cloudy skies and high temperature near 75. Sunday night, well, showers and possibly a thunderstorm with mostly cloudy skies, low around 57 degrees. Will be breezy Sunday night. Then Monday, that new work week starts out with a chance of showers with partly sunny skies and high near 75 degrees. Then Monday night, partly cloudy with low around 51. Tuesday should be sunny with a high temperature near 81 degrees. Then Tuesday night, mostly clear with low around 56. And Wednesday, we expect sunny skies on Wednesday with a high temperature near 83 degrees. And that is your noon hour weather update brought to you by all of us here at KSMO, where it's now time for the Brownfield Commentary and Midday Livestock Report.
I love to read. I always have. Hello, everyone. I'm Cindy Young with Brownfield, and this is my 2 cents. When Mrs. Ash introduced me to Dick, Jane, Sally, Puff, and Spot in first grade, my world expanded, and my passion for the written word was born. Words are powerful. It is my opinion that some people will use as many of them as possible to say something that could be said in fewer words. Oh, I've nothing against long letters from a soldier stationed overseas, or thick books that take us on adventures or teach us about history or interesting cultures. I do, however, get a little suspicious when too many words are used to tell me how a new law will make things better for me, my family, my community, my state, and my country. Most bills introduced to the House and Senate are not presented in what you and I would consider a reader-friendly text. To fully understand many bills, even those with an eye trained for reading legislation need to read it over and over again. How do lawmakers find time to read through the hundreds of pieces of legislation presented each year, let alone be proficient enough on the ins and outs of each to argue for or against? I know they have aides who read, reread, and advise, but if a proposed law is going to greatly impact the citizenry, I would hope my congressman or woman has read it through himself or herself. I know there are a lot of things wrong in this country today. I know that many Americans expect lawmakers to go to Washington, D.C. or the State House and write and pass laws that will fix all that is wrong. At some point, the citizens of this great nation are going to have to be accountable for their own actions or lack thereof. You cannot legislate the laziness, irresponsibility, carelessness, meanness, selfishness, and stupidity out of people, no matter how many words you use. I'm Cindy Young with Brownfield. That's my 2 cents.
Black vultures can be harmful to livestock operations across Missouri. Missouri Farm Bureau offers depredation permits.
Our permit is only eligible for livestock producers. We will ask if they haven't lost any livestock, if they've experienced harassment from the black-headed vulture. We also ask estimated number of black-headed vultures they've seen within 5 miles of their property. As soon as the application is turned in to us at Missouri Farm Bureau, we work really hard to try to get an approval letter. As soon as the producer receives permit approval from us, which would be in the form of a letter, the producer is approved to shoot. Employees of an operation, spouse, kids, sons and daughters are eligible to be on the permit as well, and they're eligible to shoot. Permit is limited to just 5 takes per operation, but I would ask that, if a producer is interested, we'll get you an application as quickly as possible.
To find out more, go to agriculture.mo.gov.
Do you know who some of the most avid readers of Cardinals Magazine are? It's Cardinal alumni. Our former players tell me time and again that Cardinals Magazine is one of their favorite ways to stay connected to the birds on the bat.
And Ricky, I've heard the same thing. They feel like they're still coming to the ballpark each day when they're enjoying the impressive lineup of feature stories in every issue of Cardinals Magazine.
Cardinals Magazine helps you really get to know the current players, not only their stories in uniform, but who they are off the field and how they got to where they are.
And it doesn't stop with the stories on current players. No one does a better job giving fans a truer picture of everything happening on the field, inside the ballpark, and all over Cardinals Nation. Even stories on our Cardinals alumni.
Join our former players who enjoy the classic coverage of Cardinals Magazine. Subscribe for yourself and your favorite fan at cardinals.com/magazine or 314-345-9000.
Cardinals Magazine. It's all here.
Direct cash cattle trades quiet and cash hogs are sharply lower at midday. Hello, I'm Megan Grabner with the Brownfield Livestock Market Report. There's another round of light direct cash cattle business underway following the light round of business that took place Wednesday. Live deals in the South are at $182 to $183, fully steady to $1 higher than yesterday and the prior week's weighted averages. Bids are at $290 dressed. Asking prices are at $184 plus live in the South and $295 dressed in the North. Look for more business to develop over the balance of the week. Boxed beef is mixed at midday on solid and light demand for moderate offerings. Choice up $1.68 at $297.42. Select is 42 cents lower at $290. At the Hub City Livestock Auction, South Dakota, steer $650 to 749 pounds were $8 to $12 higher. Steers 750 to 999 pounds were $2 to $6 higher. The best comparison for heifers were 600 to 649 pounds, which are $10 to $14 higher. The USDA says demand was good to very good for the day's large offering, featuring strings and loads of backgrounded cattle, as well as packages and loads of home-raised cattle. Cattle suitable for grass continue to see excellent demand. There were many cattle that were attractive to choose from. The market was active. Medium and large one feeder steers, 806 to 848 pounds, brought 251 to 273.50. Feeder steers, 962 to 997 pounds, brought 231.50 to $242. Medium and large one feeder heifer, 659 to 683 pounds, brought 275 to $286. Cash hogs are sharply lower at midday with fairly light negotiated purchases. Processors have been pretty aggressive in their procurement efforts as they're working to meet demand needs with this recent uptick in slaughter pace. It's been a solid week for export sales again, but there are long-term concerns that do pop into the market every now and again, pressuring prices. The industry continues to monitor the availability of market-ready hogs and hog weights. Barrows and Gilts at the National Daily Director down 245 with a weighted average of 88.85. No comparison at the Iowa, Minnesota, but a weighted average of 90.47. The Western Corn Belt's down 385 with a weighted average of 89.64. Butcher hog prices at the Midwest cash markets are steady at $52. And pork values were firm at midday, up 35 cents at 97.62. I'm Megan Grebner for Brownfield.
FCS Financial, with you every step of the way.
At FCS Financial, we believe that lending should be more. More about relationships, more about opportunities, more about communities. And as a cooperative, FCS Financial's member owners expect more. For over a century, we've been giving just that. We're more than an ag lender, more than a rural home lender, and more than a crop insurance provider. We're a team of ag experts committed to seeing rural communities and agriculture grow. While we do provide the loans and insurance you need, we also live in your communities, attend the same events, and want to see our neighbors succeed. We're family, here to help and stand strong through whatever comes. Visit FCSFinancial.com or call 800-444-3276 if you want more from your lender, an equal housing lender and equal opportunity provider.
That has been the Brownfield Commentary Midday Livestock Report. It is now time for a look at updated funeral announcements being brought to you as a courtesy of Your World Today. Serving Salem and Dent County for over 30 years, Your World Today is 4 pages of information that will take you about 5 minutes to read, and they're available in over 40 locations in Salem and in Bunker, and online at our website, KSMOradio.com. Your World Today. Be sure and pick one up every weekday or check it out online. Janice Darlene Heron of Osage Beach, formerly of St. James, passed away Friday, April 19th, at the age of 84 years. Funeral services for Janice Heron will be Friday, April 26th at 11 o'clock at the St. James Chapel of James Gar Mortuary. Visitation for family and friends of Janice Heron will be this evening from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Enter will be at the Southern Cemetery. And all arrangements for Janice Darlene Heron, formerly of St. James, are under the direction of the James Gar Mortuary of St. James. Beverly Jeannie Powell, age 97, of Salem, passed away Monday, April 22nd. Funeral services for Beverly Powell will be Saturday at 12 noon at the Wilson Mortuary, Salem Chapel. Visitation for family and friends of Beverly Powell will be also on Saturday from 10 a.m. until service time at 12 noon. Burial will be in the Cedar Grove Cemetery. Memorial contributions may be made to the Salem Public Library, and all arrangements for Beverly Jeannie Powell of Salem are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem. That has been a look at updated funeral announcements brought to you as a courtesy of Your World Today. Your World Today is the only daily news flyer in Dent County. It is available in over 40 locations in Salem and in Bunker. And be sure and check out Your World Today online at our website, KSMOradio.com. Your World Today has been serving Denton County for over 30 years, and the best part about it is absolutely free.
Out of town and want to know what's going on in Salem, how the Salem Tigers did, or who may have passed away? There's only one way to get that information quickly, and that's by going to Your World Today online. Go to KSMOradio.com and click on the Your World Today button, and you'll get the latest edition online, or check out the Your World Today archives. And if you are in town, pick one up in any of the 30-plus locations in Salem and Bunker. Your World Today, they're free!
It is now time for a look at local news, and it's being brought to you by Southwest Baptist University Salem Campus. SBU Salem Campus provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Denton County and the surrounding area. For more on degrees and programs, stop by SBU Salem Campus today at 501 South Grand Street, or you can call them at 573-729-7071. I'm Bob Parsons reporting. The Denton County Commission met this morning at the courthouse. At the meeting, John McIntyre talked to the Commission about chip and seal Denton County Road 6180, where he said there is a soft spot or a depression in the road. He asked them if at one time MoDOT did not request taking over the road in exchange for a different road. Presiding Commissioner Gary Larson said that was true, as they wanted to take over maintenance of County Road 6180 and have the county take over maintenance on the Route EE spur. But there is a bridge on EE, and the county does not want to be responsible for, so no trade was made. McIntyre said that he had heard through an unnamed source that MoDOT was going to request that again, and asked the Commission to at least consider looking into the possibility of a trade. The Commission took no action on the request. Sherry Lee from Denton County Rural Addressing was in to tell the Commission about a grant for the new NG 911 system that Denton County Rural Addressing received to pay to update the current county 911 system. She said she received 4 bids for the grant, and after grading them out, she recommended going with SDR, who currently is the vendor used by Denton County Rural Addressing to create new addresses in the county. She said the grant is for $58,555, and there'll be no out-of-pocket expense to the county. She also said this is a different grant than the one Sheriff Bob Wells is getting for equipment and training, but is needed so that the address or location of the person calling will be recognized when a 911 call is received. Commissioner Larson said he wanted to do some research on this grant to make sure that there are no conflicts with the grant the county is writing through the Sheriff's Department. Lee said there is no hurry for the Commission to sign, but the work by SDR will have to be done by December of this year. In the road report, District 1 Commissioner Wes Mowbray said grading was going to be done on Denton County Roads 6410, 6575, while brush would be cut on County Road 6460. He said he still had 2 dump trucks hauling conservation rock for the other district. District 2 Commissioner Gary Polk said grading was going to be done on Denton County Roads 2530, 3333, 3334, 3350, and 4388. He said his crews are also hauling rock to Denton County Road 2530, which is a conservation road. Commissioner Larson said he was contacted by Tammy Snodgrass from MRPC that the at-large for-profit board position held by John Smith is up for renewal. Larson said he will try to get in touch with Smith to see if he's still interested in holding that seat. Corky Stack from AEA Stack Design Group was in to review the punch list developed by he and the County Commission following their walkthrough last week before he emails it to the contractor. He said some things on the list have already been taken care of, but others, including some paint work and landscaping, still needs to be done. He also submitted a pay voucher, which the Commission approved paying. The next meeting of the Denton County Commissioners will be Monday morning at 9 o'clock at the courthouse, and the meeting is open to the public. The City of Salem held a special meeting Wednesday at the Salem Community Center at the Armory to discuss Resolution number 11-2024 for a donation by the City of Salem to the Salem Housing Authority of the City of Salem for the development of affordable housing for the benefit of the community. City Administrator Sally Burbidge updated the board on the sewer improvements that are scheduled to begin soon near the proposed property. She has been in contact with Mike Godey, the chairman of the Bone Break Board, about requesting an easement to allow for the sewer lines to be aligned on the Bone Break property. Jeff Meadows of Archer Elgin explained that a new sewer line will be built to improve sewer concerns in this neighborhood. The $200,000 cost for this improvement will be paid by the Certificate of Participation, also called a COP, that was implemented in 2017 as part of the Phase 1 upgrades to the sewer treatment plant. Burbidge explained that if the Salem Housing Authority is able to secure funding to build the 24 units, the plans will still need to be submitted and reviewed by the city staff and engineers for final approval. Motion was made by Alderman John Whalen and seconded by Alderwoman Kayla Cisco to donate the old middle school property to the Salem Housing Authority. Alderman Bolerjack and Alderwoman Dent voted no, and Mayor Parker had to break the tie, and he voted yes to approve and pass this resolution. The meeting was then adjourned. Route TT in Reynolds County will be reduced to one lane as Missouri Department of Conservation crews perform pavement repairs. Weather permitting, work will be taking place from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. This section of roadway is located from Route 72 to Route KK near Bunker. The work zone will be marked with signs. Motorists are urged to use extreme caution when traveling near the area. For additional information, contact MoDOT's Customer Service Center toll-free at 888-ASK-MoDOT. That's 888-275-6636, or visit www.modot.org/southeast. Tonight, the Salem Planning and Zoning Board of Commissioners will hold a meeting at 6 o'clock at the Salem Community Center at the Armory for a public hearing and public meeting to discuss two requests for conditional use permit for short-term vacation rentals at 906 South Water and number 2 North MacArthur. The public hearing and meeting are open to the public. Also, the Salem Community Involvement Committee will be meeting at 5 at the Salem Area Chamber of Commerce to discuss fundraising for the July 4th fireworks. This meeting is also open to the public. The Salem Hospital Board of Directors will be meeting Thursday evening at 6 o'clock. After the roll call, the board will vote to go into closed session to discuss real estate, employees, and bids before adjourning. Unused or expired medications will be able to be disposed of safely during Drug Take-Back Day this Saturday, April 27th, from 10 in the morning until 2 in the afternoon. You may bring unused or expired medications to either Country Mart or Walmart parking lots for them to be disposed of properly and safely. Take Back Day is sponsored by a partnership with the Salem Police Department, the Dent County Sheriff's Department, and the Healthy Dent County Prevention Coalition. This Saturday at the Ozark Natural and Cultural Resource Center on Highway 19 at the exhibit called Crossroads Change in Rural America, there will be a group discussion and reflection of what have we learned from the Crossroads theme starting at 10 o'clock. There will also be a performance from the Salem Community Choir after the discussion. The exhibit is open through Thursday, May 2nd, and there is no charge to visit the exhibit. The Crossroads exhibit is part of the Museum on Main Street, a collaboration between the Smithsonian Institute and State Humanities Councils nationwide. Support for Museum on Main Street has been provided by the United States Congress. The Salem Area Community Betterment Association, better known as SACBA, is accepting nominees for their Gift of Time volunteer awards to recognize volunteers who have made a significant contribution to Salem and Dent County. Individuals or organizations who have volunteered or made a significant impact for our community for the years 2023 and 2022 are eligible. Nomination forms are available online on the Salem Area Community Betterment Association Facebook page. Nominations must be submitted by Friday, April 26th. This year's nomination categories are Education and Youth, Community Enhancement or Preservation, Arts and Culture, Humanitarian, and Outstanding Youth Volunteer for those who are 18 and under. Only one category nomination per submission may be accepted. You can submit separate nominations if nominating a nominee for more than one category. Please refer to the nomination form for additional eligibility information and nominee questionnaire. An awards banquet to honor the category winners will be held May 16th at 6 o'clock at the Ozark Natural and Cultural Resource Center at 202 South Main Street. As always, SACPA values the support of the community and looks forward to honoring those who support our community. And that has been a look at local news that was brought to you by SBU Salem campus at 501 South Grand Street, where they offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN bridge program, criminal justice, and elementary education. For more about SBU Salem campus, contact admission counselor Chris Welch at 573-729-7071.
What are your plans for the future? Do you need a boost to generate a new plan, or can't afford to go away to college, or your work schedule won't allow you to go? Let Southwest Baptist University Salem campus be the boost. SBU is committed to flexibility, expertise, and the state-of-the-art technology. We now offer 2 new associate's degrees in teaching and Christian ministries, along with master's degrees in education and business. For more information, please contact admissions counselor Chris Welch to schedule an appointment as a prospective or returning student. You may call 573-729-7071. SBU Salem campus is your higher education with Christian principles.
Help DEA keep our community safe and healthy by participating in National Prescription Drug Take-Back Day, Saturday, April 27th. Take action right in your own home by cleaning out your medicine cabinet of unneeded medications. Keep them safe, clean them out, take them back. Find a collection site near you at DEATakeback.com. Do your part to lower overdose deaths and prevent prescription drug misuse before it starts. That's DEATakeback.com.
You can host the best backyard barbecue. You can find a professional on Angie to make your backyard the best around. Connect with skilled professionals to get all your home projects done well. Inside to outside, repairs to renovations. Get started on the Angie app or visit Angie.com today. You can do this when you Angie that.
If you're interested in building a great career, the Missouri Army National Guard is interested in you. The Guard will pay you to train for a wide range of jobs, such as engineering, combat arms, logistics, transportation, and military police. The skills you'll learn are needed in the Guard and are in high demand in the civilian job market. Plus, you may be eligible for a $20,000 bonus and student loan repayment. Visit NationalGuard.com today. Sponsored by the Missouri Army National Guard, aired by the Missouri Broadcasters Association and this station.
It is now time to take a look at local and regional sports, being brought to you courtesy of your Ozark sports leader, KSMO. The Salem Lady Tigers committed 9 errors, and the Thayer Bobcats scored 8 unearned runs en route to a 16-6 win over Salem. Salem is 4-14, and they will play Ava in a makeup game Friday at 4:30 at the Salem City Park. The Salem Baseball Tigers will be at Dora today, starting at 4:30. Salem is 13-2 on the year. The Salem varsity tennis team finished 4th in the SCA conference meet. Congratulations goes to J.J. Smith and Blaine Canaday for being second team all-conference in doubles. Lars Newtbar had a 2-run double, and Kyle Gibson threw 6 innings of 1-run ball as the St. Louis Cardinals beat Arizona Wednesday 5-1 to win their first series at home. Paul Goldschmidt and Brendan Donovan each had 2 hits for St. Louis, who will have the day off today before beginning a 3-game series in New York Friday night at 5:15. Bobby Witz Jr.'s 5th inning single drove in the eventual game-winning run as KC beat Toronto 3-2. The Blue Jays and Royals play this afternoon at Kauffman Stadium. And that has been a look at local and regional sports, brought to you as a courtesy of KSMO. Stay tuned for a look at sports from the Missouri Net.
Missouri Net Sports, I'm Bill Pollock. It was a busy offseason for Chiefs general manager Brett Veach. He got the long-term deal with Chris Jones, did some free agent signings, and now it's time for the NFL draft with the first round tonight from Detroit. The Chiefs slotted for the 32nd pick. It sounds like Veach is interested in building some depth at offensive line, wide receiver, the cornerback position.
He kind of takes us behind the curtain as to just how much work goes into preparing for the draft. He talks about the number of players that he has on his draft board.
So it's 221, which is a lot, but you'd have to come in here and be with me one day to see how I process this, because I have guys in the 6th or 7th round on my board, but always know that we'll never get to the 6th and 7th round. So the total number of players on the board is 221. But in my mind, there's kind of like a line right there, and those guys in 6 and 7 we keep on the board because that's where I want to work down on free agency. And so I know where I'm going. As soon as the draft's over, the guys that we had on the board at 6 and 7, again, we'll have plenty of numbers. We'll never get to them. But that's my free agency board, and that's kind of how we work through that.
Yeah, pretty fascinating. The draft starts tonight at 7. The Kansas City Royals have taken 2 out of 3 so far from the Blue Jays. Another 3-2 win last night. Another game-winning hit from Bobby Witt Jr. They're getting started just after 1, wrapping up this 4-game series. The Cardinals have the day off after getting to their old teammate Jordan Montgomery, a 5-1 win over the Diamondbacks. Lars Nootbaar had a 2-run double. Nolan Arenado drove in a run. The Cardinals will play the Mets in New York tomorrow. The Missouri House of Representatives announced the induction of legendary Missouri Tigers basketball coach Norm Stewart into the Hall of Famous Missourians. The ceremony will take place on May 1st at the Capitol. Norm, 634 wins. He'll join other sports greats Buck O'Neil and Stan Musial in the Hall of Famous Missourians. Bill Pollack, Missouri Net Sports.
Getting ready to take on spring? Make your first move with the reliable performance and power of Steel battery tools. From hedge trimmers and mowers to string trimmers and more, save on select Steel battery tools. Right now, save $50 on the FSA 57 battery trimmer set. Real Steel. Find yours at steeldealers.com. With AK10 battery and AL101 charger. Offer valid for a limited time only while supplies last. See participating dealer for details.
The Missouri Department of Agriculture wants you to know that black vultures can be harmful to livestock operations. Be sure you know the difference between the black vulture and the turkey vulture. Turkey vultures have white feathers across the entire length of their wingspan, while black vultures only have white feathers on the tips of their wings. Turkey vultures fly with their wings in more of a V formation, while black vultures hold their wings in a more straight, horizontal formation. Mitigation resources for your farm can be found on MDA's website at agriculture.mo.gov. That's agriculture.mo.gov.
This is family nurse practitioner Terry Bruno from SMDH Family Medicine. If your family is in need of a medical provider, I'm accepting new patients of all ages. Our clinic is located at Physician's Office Building number 3 on the SMDH campus. We accept Medicare, Medicaid, and all private and other insurance. Please call 729-8000 to set up an appointment. Salem Memorial District Hospital. Every patient, every encounter, every time.
Help DEA keep our community safe and healthy by participating in National Prescription Drug Take-Back Day, Saturday, April 27th. Take action right in your own home by cleaning out your medicine cabinet of unneeded medications. Keep them safe, clean them out, take them back. Find a collection site near you at DEATakeback.com. Do your part to lower overdose deaths and prevent prescription drug misuse before it starts. That's DEATakeback.com.
Angie's List is now Angie, and we've heard a lot of theories about why.
I thought it was an eco move. Fewer words, less paper.
No, it was so you could say it faster.
No, it's to be more iconic.
Must be a tech thing. But those aren't quite right. It's because now you can compare upfront prices, book a service instantly, and even get your project handled from start to finish.
Sounds easy.
It is, and it makes us so much more than just a list. Get started at Angie.com. That's ANGI, or to download the app today.
Warmer weather is finally here, and it's time to bust out of the house and out of your routines. Get outside and try something new, like the new Bacon Cajun Ranch McCrispy, paired with an Oreo frappe and McDonald's world-famous fries. Say yes to spring with tender chicken covered in tangy Cajun Ranch sauce. You can even get 25% off any order of $5 or more when you use mobile order and pay in the app. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Offer valid through May 19th, 2024. Participating McDonald's. Valid once a day. Excludes tax. Must opt into rewards. Oreo is a trademark of Mondelez International Group used under license.
Stay right here on KSMO Radio. We've got Missouri Net News coming up shortly. And then after the top of the 1 o'clock hour, I'll be back with your latest KSMO weather forecast.
Wofford & Wofford Plumbing can solve all of your septic problems. They have an electric sewer machine and camera to help locate and solve septic problems. Plus, they can handle all new construction, residential, and commercial plumbing, as well as repairs. Wofford & Wofford Plumbing. Call the office at 729-0014, and they can get you taken care of.
There's a place for do-it-yourselfers with everything for your car or truck.
It's Clean Car Month at K&H Auto Supply. You'll find Stoner Invisible Glass Cleaner, 2 for $11. Turtle Wax Hybrid Solutions for $15.99. And Rain-X Interior Glass Anti-Fog for $6.99. Stop by today at K&H Auto Supply, your Parts City Auto Parts store here in Salem.
Parts City. Yeah, Parts City. Parts City.
Need to schedule an appointment for an X-ray, MRI, CT, nuclear medicine, or an ultrasound? Call SMDH Centralized Scheduling at 573-453-5952. SMDH will schedule your tests while working around your personal schedule, help you pre-register for service, and help you navigate insurance requirements before your appointment. Schedule your radiology appointment today with Salem Memorial District Hospital by calling Centralized Scheduling 453-5952. The Salem Memorial District Hospital. Every patient, every encounter, every time.
Is the IRS making you feel anxious? Do you have multiple years of unfiled taxes or owe more than $8,000? The tax attorneys at Allies Tax Relief specialize in problems like yours, and they're ready to negotiate your fresh start. Don't go another year fearing the IRS. Allies Tax Relief will stop the IRS from garnishing your wages or levying your bank account. You only pay if you qualify for their services, so why wait? Call 800-280-4184 today. That's 800-280-4184.
Missouri Net News. I'm Elisa Nelson. The Missouri House has passed a proposal that would ask voters whether to make it tougher to pass citizen-led ballot proposals. If passed by voters, a majority of votes cast in each of more than half of the congressional districts in favor of the amendment would be required. The proposal goes back to the Senate. On a party line vote, the Missouri House has passed a bill to ban state Medicaid funding for Planned Parenthood. Lee Summit Democrat Carrie Engel has an exchange with the bill sponsor, Carthage Republican Cody Smith.
How many abortions occurred in the state of Missouri in the last year?
0 that I'm aware of.
Okay. Planned Parenthood is not currently doing that.
The bill goes to the governor for a decision. Some natural gas customers will soon see slightly higher bills. The Missouri Public Service Commission has approved a request from Spire, Missouri, to change an infrastructure surcharge. This is Missouri Net.
Hitting an underground line can cause serious